Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for August 28th, 2025. We've got Renaissance and Nocturne today. And Inventor making its return. And I feel like seeing a surprising number of repeat cards this week. I mean, I guess only the one, but still. Well, actually, research was on that. Oh, no, that was on Sunday. Okay, never mind. Whatever. So, yeah, we've got research trashing, and that's it. So that's going to be a little on the slow side. We've got research is also the only draw. Ooh. Okay, plus actions. There's innovation. Patron can store up coffers. And then there's Scepter, which isn't. I mean, it's really not plus actions per se, but it's a way to non-terminally play terminals. So in a way, it also is. And then there's also Piazza, all of which is pretty awkward, but especially because, like, if your draw is with research and then you're playing with Inventor, I mean, I guess it's fine because you can you research first, but I don't know. Overall, I would describe that as quite awkward. I think I would prefer a 4-3 here, so I at least had the option of opening Research Night Watchman, like setting up to make sure that I get to research in a state. As it is, probably just silver research. I do think the goal is to do some kind of Inventor Megaturn thing with Scepter. You can use innovation to store up villagers as well by innovating patrons. So that's a thing. I think we definitely want to get innovation. We probably want to get Piazza too. Yeah, I'm not super excited about silver, but it is something we can research. We're probably going to want to play with multiple copies of research. Villain opening. Okay, well, I'm not actually that interested in playing with villain. I mean, I guess if I had more terminal space, but I feel like my terminal space is going to be spoken for. We could just go ahead and get Piazza already here. Makes it more likely that we don't bottom deck the research. It's something that we want to get anyway. We have the 5 coins now. If we see research estate and 3 coppers, or research 2 estates and 2 coppers, we do have the problem that then we cannot afford an Inventor. So maybe we should just take an Inventor and assume we'll see our research. Yeah, that's probably the case. Inventor is not going to do a great job of helping us hit innovation, I will say. And if we can get innovation first, then we can gain and play Inventor. Maybe that is actually better to go for. So get Piazza now. Obviously, we're not going to hit 6 next turn, but if we do have 2 or 3 coins and we research an estate, we set aside some cards, and then the turn after that, we probably can hit innovation. I think I am going to go for that, actually. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That is So, I didn't even... Wow. Okay, well, I guess we can go ahead and take an inventor. I mean, we could... The alternative would be to take either another research or a patron. Patron to start storing up coffers and to try to help us in innovation. Maybe that is actually better. Oh, jeez. All three of our coppers, I mean our estates, we're not going to get to research an estate again. That's fantastic. Maybe we should take a night watchman. And just... The problem is, we don't really want to trigger a shuffle exactly, because we do want to hit innovation. If we get villain attacked again... Oh, man. That's so obnoxious, as we have no estates to discard again. Jeez. And if we don't keep the research on top, if we keep the research on top, we can't hit 6. If we don't keep the research on top and we keep the silver on top and then we get villain attack, then we're going to have to discard the silver. This is so... like, really? We had to see all three of the states and see the patrons such that we can't... like, oh my god. There's only a 5 and 7... No, a 6 and 7 chance. It's less than 50% chance that we get villain attacked. I think I'm just gonna... Alright. Let's trigger the shuffle. Okay. We still don't find an estate. Of course we don't. We could research the silver. Now we have a fucking night watchman down there. We research the silver. I'm just gonna do that. 2 estates and a copper. Oh, good. So now we won't have an estate to discard, probably. No, we probably still will. I guess I'll replace the silver? Oh, there's also the night watchman. We still didn't fucking hit 6. We needed to not bottom deck a copper. I guess that wasn't that likely. This is so obnoxious. Well, triggering the shuffle here with the Night Watchman looks bad too. Should we get another research? Should we get a scepter? Scepter can replay patron and it can replay research. Maybe scepter. We still don't want to trigger the shuffle with the Night Watchman because scepter and this stuff doesn't do anything, but... Oh, damn it! Come on! This is so frustrating. Oh, it's unbelievable. They took the flag? Well, I guess I'll take the flag then. You could exchange the flag bearer for a changeling. I think I'll do that. Still not getting a good number, but we do finally get to research an estate. He played this turn, yeah. We won't be able to use the scepter to replay the research. Next turn. Oh my god. So this Night Watchman looks bad again. They got the flag again. Maybe I should keep the flag bearer this time. Because it will help me hit 6. And I could play the Night Watchman and try to get like scepter, flag bearer on top. But we have an estate we can skip over, right? No, we set aside an estate. The patron misses the shuffle. I'm not sure that that's a big problem. Yeah, let's play it. I really wish I could replay this research. I guess I could have just played it for 2 coins. Oh, but I can changeling to play the research. Innovation. That seems overall good, even though it does trigger a shuffle. They didn't take the flag back, so we don't have to worry about that. All right. They took the flag. We can invent the flag bearer, probably take another changeling. We want this flag bearer on top? Not really. I guess I'll discard a research. Research a copper and then play the inventor. I guess we're taking the flag again. Probably get at least one more actual inventor. Maybe two. We've got a fair number of villagers. Oh, we have no money. I kind of didn't register that part. That's probably fine. We could get another night watchman, but I don't think I want to. What is this hand? They took the flag again? Come on, stop that shit. Fine. Guess we're taking another inventor? We could take a research, but actually, I guess if we take the research now, it doesn't, the discounting doesn't get applied. I was thinking I would change lane to gain the flag bearer, but we could research it instead. We haven't really needed our villagers yet, but it's going to happen at some point. I guess it's going to do... Wait. Oh, we already did innovation. Okay, hold on. Does that change what we want to do? Probably, because we can change link for inventor now, but we can't if we buy one. I'm not sure what to buy though. I wanted to gain an inventor and a scepter, but that looks difficult. Could take another research. Maybe that is correct, even though we don't get to play it immediately, which is sad. Ugh. Definitely discarding all of this crap. Do we keep the changeling? Probably not. Man, the opening going so badly is just killing us right now. Okay, we probably want to research draw here, which I think means researching the patron. Could also kill a copper. It's not super impressive. Or we could research another, or we should research a scepter. Now we are going to burn through these villagers. We can get one back by inventing a patron. The first inventor. They took the flag again? When did they take the flag? Ah! That's so annoying. I feel like we just need the draw. All right, I guess we take patron, play it, take flag bearer, and we take. We start taking duchies. We can take more scepters too. Gonna go with the scepter. Do we buy a province? I guess we probably do, yeah. Okay, so Piazza. Boy, we didn't see very many of our inventors, did we? Ugh. Shit. I was hoping to have a big turn this turn. And they just researched a villain. We were probably just lost. This just went so poorly. I mean, part of the problem too is we can't like invent a scepter into play. It would really help a lot if we could. They got the flag bearer. God damn it. Ah! Yeah, we didn't see our flag bearer to research. If we could somehow get like 3 provinces and a duchy, we would win. But I don't really know. I mean, okay. If we invented something, then the second inventor could gain a duchy. And then we could certainly buy a province. But how are we going to invent? Yeah, if we had seen more of our inventors somehow, which I guess wasn't that likely because we only had one inventor set aside. But I don't know. I don't know what I needed to do to like get more inventors into the same hand or more scepters. I mean, that's why I took another scepter. But how many plays would we need? I mean, not that it probably matters. They have 8 coffers. Yeah, like I mean, we have no. No plus buy, obviously. So, like, even getting one province off of Inventor, we need to have played 5 total. So I guess we're not actually that far off. Inventor to gain something, Inventor to gain Duchy, and then provinces cost 6. Scepter to gain Duchy, provinces cost 5. Scepter to gain Duchy, provinces cost... No, I guess we're 2 away. Yeah. And we don't have... Yeah. We don't really have time to make up for that. I think... I think we're supposed to... We go ahead and buy a province. And the first inventor invents a research. And the question is, what do we draw with the research? Like, we could research a scepter again. That costs us a duchy now, but gets us, like, more stuff. Or we could invent, like, Changeling, Silver, Changeling Night Watchman. I think I said invent. I meant research. Whatever. Just I don't think we're going to be able to get enough stuff. Like we're going to need a lot of duchies. I guess they're not very likely to get 2 provinces, even with all the coffers, because they're probably not going to be able to play enough inventors. They have no villagers. They have no scepters. So it's probably like play 1 inventor to gain something and then buy a province. I don't even know how it is that they were ever playing enough inventors to get... I guess Piazza, maybe. We really do need draw. But at the same time, like losing the duchy now off of trashing the scepters, that's a pretty big loss. Yay. We definitely don't need the silver. Like we will, like the copper will be enough to hit province. So that's definitely fine to research. And there's no point in researching any more than 8 cards because we don't have... Well, I guess that's not actually true because... Well, no, because the timing of it, yeah, we're going to play the research first and then, like, gain a research first, and then we're going to do the other stuff. All right, I think I'm going to research the silver to start with. Let's see what we draw. Copper, Scepter, Inventor. Okay. Changeling to gain a Scepter does have the potential to get us a duchy as well. It's not very likely. Maybe Night Watchman is better to play. I think it probably is. I guess we're not taking the flag back. We would have if we could have researched the flag bearer, but... Patron, Inventor, Research. Does that mean those are both inventors? Like, surely we don't only have, like, 3 inventors, right? So should we not even play this Night Watchman? Well, I'm going to regret having crashed the Changeling in that case. I wasn't, for some reason, I wasn't thinking I would have this many gains, but yeah, I guess it doesn't actually make sense to play it. Mistake. Mistake. Oh, right, the flag bearer. And we still drew 2 provinces. Cool. Can we even win? Not really. Cool. How did they... They managed to hit their Piazza. Of course they did. I haven't hit my Piazza like friggin' all game. Like, maybe like once. God damn it. And if they hadn't done that, they wouldn't have had the plus actions, and they also wouldn't have been able to invent a duchy. Like, they just wouldn't have gotten any duchies. That was the only way that was going to happen. That's so fucked. All right. Well, I guess we're gaining... I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to be able to get the province if we don't take it, so... What a frustrating game. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think we would have actually, like, it would have actually won if they didn't hit Piazza there. For all that this went super poorly. But I just could not, like, get going early. I was just incredibly frustrating. Well, same opening. I don't really see much reason to change it. Okay, I think I'm, again, gonna go with Patron first. They're gonna start gaining flag bearers as soon as they see their inventor. I just know it. Yeah, so I didn't... It was not great to have the Night Watchman in the deck, but we set aside 2 coppers. If we were to draw both of our remaining estates and 3 other coppers, we would not hit 6 for innovation. So it could make sense to go ahead and take a Night Watchman to make sure that... I mean, the odds of that are very low, and not taking the Night Watchman has the advantage of then we don't have that in our deck. Hmm. We do also make 3 coppers miss the shuffle. The research is going to miss the shuffle anyway. Yeah, I think it is worth it actually. One. Okay. We don't want to trigger a shuffle. So we only want to discard 1 card here. And we only have 2 coins. We research the Night Watchman? Surely we research the estate. Is there any reason to leave any of this on top? Do we want to avoid triggering a shuffle? That way the research doesn't miss it. I suppose. In which case, we might actually want to discard nothing, because we could... Oh, no. Well, we could just invent a research. I was thinking... Innovate research. I was thinking innovate inventor, but actually... We have the estate here anyway. Innovate the research. Like, I kind of feel like that's more important. And that way the other research doesn't miss the shuffle. Wait, I thought I was gonna have... Oh, I'm just confused. Why didn't... I thought... I wasn't triggering the shuffle. Damn it! I must have miscounted the cards. Well, and now they did take the flag. Maybe I should go Inventor Flag Bearer instead and regret that I didn't discard Night Watchman. Yeah. The Changeling thing, it is worse with research. Maybe we should keep the Flag Bearer? I suppose. Okay. Now we could do research the silver. We don't get to buy Piazza, which is maybe a thing that we want to do, but whatever. We could undoubtedly use at least 1 more inventor. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, well, they're letting us hold the flag, which means I guess we'll just research a state. Upper inventor. I don't think there's any reason to play this patron. I mean, flag bearer. Just take the coffer. We could... Could gain a couple more inventors. I'd like to gain another research as well and like start using like I was wondering maybe I should just buy a research and trash a copper, but that's probably too slow. Not using innovation seems bad, so like I don't want to just buy Piazza or something. We could just spam the inventors to have them. That might make the most sense, honestly. I don't know, are we at the point where we want to set up to play a bunch of inventors in one turn? That I'm not sure about. We already have one set aside. I think the answer is no. Like, we want to be setting up research stuff instead. So just discard all of this. Okay, so we're definitely researching the flag bearer. That's clear. Operant inventor. I'm thinking maybe now we do innovate research. We could research the Night Watchman. I think that makes sense. And then we probably want the flag. And another inventor. It could also be a scepter. We set aside 2 inventors. We've played 2 inventors. We have 4 total inventors. The big advantage to inventor over scepter is that it guarantees that we can actually like do like we'll have it. We will certainly have inventors next turn. So I think scepter is better. It also leaves open the possibility of innovating. I mean, that is also true for the bot, but it would be true anyway. So I think we do that. That was weird ordering. The bot. Oh, is Piazza. Okay. All right, so we're in the awkward spot where we'd like to research 4 cards, but by trashing this flag bearer, but we can't. What we can do is play inventor to gain 1 thing, and then play it to gain a research, and then research 3 things, because the flag bearer will cost 3 and we'll have 1 thing in the discard pile. I think that's the play. Might as well play the patron first, I guess. Yeah, I got our other research. Yeah, okay. So now what? We could could certainly gain the last inventor. A scepter. We could consider researching a copper. Like, Or we could just start... Like, the Scepter could gain a province. We could double province here if we wanted to. Has some things to recommend it. I think I will take the Inventor. And the Scepter. Double province. We could also buy Piazza, I guess. The odds are still not that good that it works, but... Wait, has the bot been gaining scepters? I guess it has. Okay. We are somewhat limited on how often we can gain provinces. It's probably a good idea to gain the province while we can. Buying provinces is not so difficult. I think I want to take Piazza. Okay. This has got to be this. And I think it's got to be this. We could research a copper. We could also research an inventor. Should have probably more carefully considered the option of researching the research as well. Researching an inventor is also an option. As it currently stands, if we play all three of the inventors, which we do have the actions to do, and we don't play the research, then we can buy a province. Like, we could go invent duchy, invent duchy, buy province. Set aside 2 researches, a copper, an inventor, and a page. If we research the inventor, we will not be able to buy a province. But if we save a villager... I think I'm just going to go for the points. We don't have the... We didn't take the flag back, but... That's... Oh well. Okay, so... Now... gotta be inventor to research a research, or gain a research to research a research, and then research patron, I think. Although we research patron, we can't by province. There's only one duchy left. Hmm. Same thing goes if we research scepter. We could research a province. That's a bold move. It does set us up a lot of cards for the next turn. So we're out of villagers. But we might be able to replay the patron. Yeah, I mean we would be able to we could invent the duchy. Like play patron, invent the duchy, scepter the patron, buy a province. We'll be down a little bit on points. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, piles are so low. I didn't even register that because researchers are at 1. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. We should just not play this research. Oh, but we can't. Oh, no. No, wait, we can get a province. Yeah. Okay. We get the duchy. We replay inventor to get the research. Okay, we just barely get there. Oh my gosh, I almost totally missed that. Eesh. Well, yeah, the bot played this a lot more like my approach this time, partially I guess because it didn't have the 5-2, so it didn't open villain. Yeah, the bot is usually pretty good with inventor. I think and probably research too. I think this was always going to be a close game, and I think that first game was just an unfortunate combination of getting off to a bad start, not being able to hit innovation, not being able to line research up with the state, and then like even then we're still in a position to win, and then the bot managed to hit its piazza in the end game and get more duchies, 2 more duchies than it would have otherwise been able to. So like, yeah, I don't think there's nothing that jumps out at me as like, oh, this is what I should have done differently the first game in order to avoid that. This game went better for the most part. Yeah, I mean, maybe taking the changelings in the first game was a mistake. I suppose you could say that. I think that turns out to be kind of marginal. Did we end the game with a... No, we did not end the game with a flag bearer in our deck. We also didn't end the game with the flag, so... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could see that having been a mistake, that we should have just been taking flag bearer rather than changeling every time so that we could research it rather than worrying about trying to use changelings to gain more stuff. Yeah, that could be. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.